Let it go. Let it roll right off your shoulder. Don't you know? The hardest part is over. Let it in. Let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. Let it slide. Let your troubles fall behind you. Let it shine till you feel it all around you. And I don't mind if it's me you need to turn to. We'll get by. It's the heart that really matters in the end. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain.
Hey everybody, it's Monday, April 28th, 2014, and I just want to talk about all these crazy things that have been going on with the Meniere's disease diagnosis that I got and everything. Yeah, I still had the ringing in the ears that keep happening every day. Every once in a while the pitch gets really intense. I actually went ahead and went to go see an ENT about it, and he pretty much said, nothing you can do. Go figure. Ear doctor tells me nothing you can do. Funny enough, he actually happened to know my cousin, which is really ironic. But, what can you do? I mean, that's that. And he did a hearing test, and, I did lose some hearing since September. So, he wants to keep an eye on it every 6 months and everything like that. So I kept doing some research to figure out what could be causing this, and he said it was just age-related hearing loss would be causing this, and, with the ringing in the ears, and, it's hereditary because my father has it, etc., etc. I don't believe it. I mean, yeah, my father does have hearing loss, but, mine just came out of nowhere for no reason whatsoever. So if it really is hereditary, great. But I started doing some research, and I figured out that tinnitus, or tinnitus, whichever you want to call it, does have a relation to some liver diseases. And ironically enough, that, I had some liver issues before, and with the hepatitis B virus and everything like that, and so I went to go get things checked out, and so they decided to put me on some clinical trial medications to reduce my liver enzymes and everything like that. Great. I mean, at least I'm getting something treated that should be getting treated, and yeah, I'm hoping that maybe that reduces the ringing in the ears somehow. I don't know. I mean, it's a shot in the dark, but it's something that absolutely needs to be treated, and it's going to be treated, and I'll be doing this basically for the next 2 years. So at this point, I just really want to talk about mainly all the things that I've been doing to help me along. As you see, I've been pretty busy. I mean, this is just like in a span of 2 weeks. Sorry I didn't get to update everyone last week, but I've been very busy. But in the span of 2 weeks, a lot's been going on. And so, I went to go see a chiropractor for the past few weeks. That was helpful for a little bit with my neck and my back and everything, but I had to stop seeing him because he wanted to do some weird nerve testing or something, electronic nerve testing, which I felt like he shouldn't have been doing. He's not a neurologist. He shouldn't be doing this kind of stuff. Everything else that he was doing was fine up until that point. A little disappointed that, he wanted to do that. Maybe I'll go back and see him and just say, look, I don't want to go through nerve testing. Let's do this other stuff and see what happens. Last thing I want to do is get zapped by a chiropractor. So, yeah, so that was that, and like I said, I went to go see an ENT, going to a specialist for my liver, and a lot of other things that I've been doing too in the past few months that have been helping out. One of the best things that I can say, this has Ensure has really been helping me a lot. Every morning before I go to work, drink one of these. For whatever reason I feel weaker, I feel, a little off balance, take one of these, drive to work, I feel great. On top of that, a lot of vitamins that I've been taking. Vitamin D, 5,000 IU a day. I had a very big vitamin D deficiency. Was taking about 10,000 IU, trying to reduce that now to about 5 to 7,000 IU a day to see where I'm at, see how that works out. So that's one of the things. Hormones, I had a problem with my testosterone and everything, so recommend that, take L-lysine for hormone imbalance, antibody, and enzyme. Almost empty anyway. Looks like I gotta get some more this week. The other thing that I would take in the morning usually would be zinc. And they said zinc will actually help out with your ears, the blood flow and everything going on in your ears and everything like that. Might get rid of the tinnitus, might not. Don't know. We'll see. Then, so I take that basically in the morning like that. And then in the evening, after my meal, after my dinner, I'll go ahead and, take more vitamin D. So this way, I take 2 rounds of vitamin D, 5,000 in the morning, 5,000 at night, or depending on where I'm at this point, it's now 5,000 in the morning and 2,000 at night. Also take one a day, which great. Everyone takes one a day now. I never used to take vitamins at all in my life, but take them now just to, keep my immune system going. Because with my liver issue that I'm having, it could possibly cause the immune system to not work. So that helps out. Also take magnesium, which they said was good for the heart and could potentially be good for in your ear as well. Don't know. Don't really have a magnesium issue at all. So figure, what the heck. Also take B12 for nervous system stuff. So, that's great. B12, wonderful. Seems to help a little bit. Been eating normal. Been eating regular stuff. Have not had any issues. Sorry, I'm just putting this away. Have not really had any issues. I just see I got to some heighted areas, but nothing really major. Nothing like big concerts or big events where I'm sitting all the way on top. I am putting myself to a test in a few weeks. I am going to a baseball game on May 17th. Not a big stadium, not a professional league baseball team, but basically a team that local team, and I'm getting a suite, so I'm going to be in a little bit of heighted area. But I kind of retrained my brain to realize that I'm not really at a height. It's just perception at this point. So I'm hoping that works out. The suites were cheap; they were $25 a person. From there, I'm going to take it from there and see what happens, and potentially if it works out and I can sit, I'm going to see if I can sit in the stadium chairs as well. If I can sit in them, then maybe I'll try to get to a regular baseball game and see if I can handle that, which would be great, because I tell you, I've been missing going to the Yankee games and, all these other events and everything like that. So that's that. And yeah, maybe one other thing the chiropractor noticed was, my jaw was off and everything like that. He said, it's crooked. You can't really tell here. But, it looks more straight now than it has in the past. But he said it's definitely crooked. He made some adjustments to make it better one way, the other way. It's helped. Don't really think it needs to happen again. But, like I said, we're struggling in certain areas, certain aspects. But great. The clinical trial medication that I'm on, basically, like I said, be honest, for 2 years, they said it might be some side effects so far. Haven't really experienced anything. I guess I'll find out, and within the month, within 2 weeks. Basically, just started it today, and yeah, that's that. So I think at this point, am I free from Meniere's disease or whatever this is causing the tinnitus? No, not yet. But we'll see what happens. And at this point, I don't know if I'm going to be updating you guys as much as every Monday as I was before. It's been great, seeing what I've been going through. As you can tell, I have put on some of the weight back, which is I'm happy about, because that just means I'm eating healthy and everything. All my blood tests and everything have come back normal. Cholesterol is actually normal, which is great. That was one thing that worried me last year. Guess after stopping drinking coffee and eating donuts every night, cholesterol will go back to normal after a while, which is wonderful. Still eat a lot though. And who doesn't? I eat a lot, and I go out to eat with my friends, whatever, and still remain active with my hockey and and my gym as well, which is great. Get out. I've been seeing a girl for a little bit, for a couple months now, which has also been great as well. We just get out, do simple things, spend time with each other, which has, been phenomenal. Keeps me busy, keeps me occupied, really like the girl a lot, and we'll see what happens with this. It's a girl I dated before in the past, and, it's whatever. So, continue to go out with my friends, enjoy good times, seeing live bands. One of the things, I do Thursday night movie nights with my friends, Chris and Carmen. They really have been helpful throughout all this. And, Sunday nights we go ahead, I go over there. If I'm free, I'll sit and play a video game with Chris all day. Great, Call of Duty, whatever we're playing. And then I'll go ahead and, we'll just basically, watch Game of Thrones at night, or we'll put on a movie or something, and things will be great. So maybe I'll update you guys in a few months to see where I'm at, see how everything's going. Until then, hopefully everyone that's watching this, hopefully if you have Meniere's disease, you're able to clear it, you're able to take care of it somehow. Let me see. And, if you have any other issues, of course, go to the doctors and take care of that as well. So until then, everyone have a good one, and I'll see you in a few months.